Welcome to the demo on TCS iON Vendor Portal. The Vendor Portal application is a single window that manages and handles inventory needs for any business. This video demonstrates the functionalities of the Vendor Portal application with details of how the solution works. This is the interface of the Vendor Portal application. The 6 tabs displayed are used to manage different workflows and commodity details. We will learn about the functionality of each tab, along with login and help or support features. Before we begin, we would like to bring to your notice that the Vendor Portal application can be accessed through a mobile device and even through desktop or laptop. This video demonstrates the solution through a desktop version, though the features and functionalities remain similar, irrespective of the access mode. So, let us begin with the login procedure. To log into the Vendor Portal application, a user can connect to any compatible browser, Chrome, Mozilla, or Safari, and access the Vendor Portal website. On clicking Login, the Vendor Login screen appears. The user can log in with the user ID and password that has been shared via email. In case vendors forget their password or need to change their password, they can access the Forgot Password and change password links, respectively. Updated credentials will be shared with vendors on their registered email ID. On clicking Login, the Vendor Portal application for each particular user appears. Each tab can be accessed as per the requirement. First, let us look at the Quotation tab. Quotations can be defined as formal statements with estimate quantity required, which will be sent by organizations to their respective vendors, requesting to quote their best price for procuring particular goods or services. By accessing the Vendor Portal application, a vendor who receives the quotation will be able to view it here, or search for the particular quotation from the select or filter criteria. For first-time vendor user, the login ID and password for using the application will be sent along with the quotation email. The vendor can view the received quotation request and provide their remarks. In the Item tab, the price of the commodity, along with other costs, can be defined. The open status here indicates that the quotation has been received by the organization, yet needs to be submitted by the vendor. Similarly, the Service tab shows the services requested by the customer for which the vendor has to share the best quote. For example, repair or cleaning of a purchased commodity. After providing the quotation, the vendor can either reset the details, save as draft, cancel, and go back to the home screen, or submit the provided quotation amount. On submitting the quotation, the request will be successfully submitted to the organization. As per the action taken by the vendor, the status will get updated and appear below the transaction status column. In this way, a vendor can use the Quotation tab in the Vendor Portal application. After the quotation has been submitted, details of the received order can be viewed in the Purchase Order tab. Here, the Additional Info column displays a quick summary of the order that has been received by the customer. From the action icon corresponding to the particular purchase order, an appropriate action for the received order can be performed. The order can be confirmed, or a particular action can be taken from the Update Status link. Currently, the status is displayed as open, since the order is yet to be updated. On clicking Update Status, the order can be confirmed, selected as under Process or Dispatched. Also, the Download Purchase Order Report option provides an elaborated detail of the commodity or the requested service. In this way, the Purchase Order tab can be leveraged using the Vendor Portal application. The next component is the Goods Inward Note. It is defined as an internal document made against the goods delivered by the vendor. Goods received against a GIN are kept in the holding area till the inspection and creation of the goods receipt note is completed. Here, the vendor can view a quick summary of the Inward Note from the Additional Info column, download and view the Inward Note from the Action column, and change the status to read after viewing the received GIN. Next is the Goods Receipt Note. It is defined as an internal document that is made after inspecting the goods, delivered by the vendor. It is made against the invoice submitted by the vendor, along with the delivery of the goods. Again, like the goods inward note, the vendor can view a quick summary of the receipt from the additional info column, download and view the receipt from the action column, and change the status to read after viewing the received GRN. Then, from the Return to Vendor tab, a vendor can view, print and download a copy of the receipt that mentions goods that have been returned due to any discrepancies or any other reason specified in the note, and then change status to read. Lastly, the Outstanding Payment Report displays the balance amount that is pending to be received from organizations to whom commodities have already been delivered. Here, on entering the details, balance amount pending from the organization will be displayed for the specified period. With this, we complete the demo of the Vendor Portal application.